Are you a false prophet if you say that you can't be perfect?
Yes, sir.
Man, you a false prophet?
No, sir.
You just said it. You just said it. I said, are you a false prophet?
No, sir. No, sir. False prophet. No, sir. You could be a sinner and still have a chance.
I didn't ask you that.
Wait, we're not done.
I didn't ask you that.
We're not done.
I didn't ask you that.
Okay.
That's not what I asked.
Okay, that's arrogant.
Right, but that's not what I asked.
Hold on.
You, hold on, wait.
I'm not gonna let him go.
First of all,
we let you go.
You know what? I'm gonna let you
You're
speak.
arrogant.
I'm gonna let you speak. No, we preach of God. We don't care.
If you truly
Listen,
seek
sir. How we
Jesus,
listen?
you would be changed completely. You would know him. But since you're not,
And it's not a religion. It's a person.
What did it say? False prophet?
It's a personal relationship.
Verse 28. And she answered and said unto him, Yes, Lord.
Don't leave. What did she say?
Yes, Lord.
Keep going.
Yet the dogs under the table eat of the children's crumbs.
Of the children's covenant.
Of the children's crumbs.
Of the children's crumbs. You know what she got? A crumb.
Yep.
We are better than our oppressors. We pass out crumbs.
That's right.
We are probably giving them a crumb.
That's
but
right.
you know what she not getting? The kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
She's not getting the power and the glory that come with the kingdom of heaven. She can get a crumb. And you know why he gave her a crumb? Because of this. Read.
You're not Jacob. You're Esau.
That's right.
And he's going to have mercy on Jacob.
So you probably think you love black people because you love Tyrone. But the real fact of the matter is you really hate us. Do you believe that Christ is the king? And do you believe that when he returns, he's going to destroy this place? You don't believe that? Okay, well, I'm going to show it to you.
You think that you can talk your way into the kingdom of heaven. It's not going to work, man. It's not going to work, man. Let's see what Christ has to say, man. Now, you call me crazy, well, come over here and say the This is what Christ said.
That's why Christ got to come and put you in chains. And we are going to beat the hell out of you for it. Because you don't have no remorse.
He was a man born like me and you from the ghetto of Nazareth. Now we can't say there's no excuse for us to be perfect.
Right.
Because we are born of a man from the ghetto.
Right.
That's
Right.
how it helped us.
We're going to rule well on the earth. On the earth. Guess what? We're not going to some pie in the sky.
That's right.
You're not going to die and go underground. Let me tell you what's going to happen. You will be on the bottom of society, and you are going to be in the bottom of society until there are no more of you. That's how God is going to fix the earth. You know what immaculate means? Immaculate means clean. We listen. These brothers have been very patient with this. Do you feel like they listen to you?
No, I haven't got a word out.
Okay, go ahead. Say what you want to say there, brother.
John chapter 4.
It's interpretation. I like what she said. It's interpretation.
Right.
I'm not saying that I'm giving myself excuses. I'm being humble. I'm a humble servant.
Amen. Right.
Meaning that I understand I will fall short,
Right.
but I will try my best to live like
Yes.
Christ. I will always fall short. I will lust. I will lie. It's going to happen.
You will lust and you will lie.
But I shall repent and I should
that
try not to do it. Do you know what repentance means? It doesn't mean just saying sorry. It means saying sorry, asking for forgiveness, and turning away from that sin.
All right. Did you hear what you just said?
It will happen.
Stop. Okay, I'm listening. Are you going to allow me to speak?
No, I get what you're
All right. I want you to say whatever you got to say. Go ahead. Go ahead.
1 John chapter 4. Pull it up.
We gonna pull up whatever you want. Let me finish.
When I say I will, I don't mean that I strive to and I think I just should be forgiven. I'm saying that chances are it's bound to happen that there will be a day.
Willing, but the flesh is weak.
Yes, my flesh is weak. I will fall short at times. No matter how much I try not to, it's going to happen. But I shall repent and I should try my best to not do it. Truly and sincerely with my heart. Try not to do it. It's not an excuse. It's humility. I'm humble. I don't think I'm Christ because I can't be. That's taken away from Christ and what he did. No.
You be Christ-like, though.
Yes, that's Christianity.
All right. Christianity does not teach you to be Christ-like.
How so?
Because I'm finna show you. Because what the brother just said was being Christ-like is being perfect. See, listen. What they were trying to express to you is that you don't have the excuse to not be perfect, because if you're gonna be like Christ, you have to be perfect. What would Jesus do? He would keep the law and be perfect. Well, if you're going to be like him, you don't have the excuse. When Christ found that woman committing adultery.
Whoa. He trying to put his son in the camp. God, give him a hand.
He wanted to take a picture.
Give him a hand. Give him a hand, man.
Just go ahead.
That's what we need, bro.
Yeah, hold on. Not right now. You could put him right there in front and just take a picture of him. You know what I'm saying?
Put him right here. We can
put him right there. Yeah.
Hold him right here, bro.
Let me show you something. Yeah, put him right there. Go ahead. Let me tell you something. The way that you be perfect is by being obedient to God's word.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 18.
Now, we're in the New Testament. Matthew, we're going there. I said, give me a second. Go ahead, read that.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, till all be fulfilled.
Keep going.
Verse 19, whosoever therefore shall break one of the least commandments.
How many commandments do you got to break?
One of the least of these commandments.
What'll happen?
And shall teach men so.
And shall do what?
And shall teach men so.
If you are teaching people that they can break one of the smallest commandments, this is what Christ is saying, then what?
He shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven.
No, that's right.
He shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven.
If you are a Christian and you follow Christ, then you should put this in your chest because your king said this.
That's right.
Your king said, if you break one of the least commandments, and if you are teaching people that to break one of the smallest commandments, you're going to be least in the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
But what?
But whosoever shall do and teach them,
Whosoever do the commandments and teach the commandments,
the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
the same will be called great. This is the part that y'all are missing. It is very possible to keep the laws because that is the whole mission of Christ.
Right.
Christ came to show, let me show you what Christ came to do. The Pharisees and the Sadducees were stoning people for breaking the law, but there was nobody there to stone the Pharisees and the Sadducees. Nobody was above the law. So who puts the police in jail? Nobody. So Christ came to be above the police to let them know that they need a police.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And what he said to them was, he without sin cast the first stone. And he said, the way you get an opportunity to change is by sinning no more. That's how you change, by sinning no more. That's repenting.
1 John chapter 4, verse 1.
Through 3, yes sir.
Beloved, believe not every spirit,
Oh, this is perfect.
but try the spirit,
Right.
whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Keep reading.
Verse 2, hereby ye the spirit, hereby know ye the spirit of God. Every spirit that confesseth that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh is of God.
Let me ask you a question. Are you a false prophet if you say that you can't be perfect?
Yes sir.
Man, you a false prophet.
No sir.
You just said it. You just said it. I said, are you a false prophet?
May I ask you something?
Wait. Christ just said in Matthew that if you teach people that they can't keep the law, you're going to be least in the kingdom. You just said that you can be a false prophet by not keeping the law.
No sir. False prophet. No sir. You could be a sinner and still have a chance.
I didn't ask you that.
Wait, we're not done.
I didn't ask you that.
We're not done.
I didn't ask you that.
Okay.
That's not what I asked.
Okay, that's arrogant.
Right, but that's not what I asked.
Hold on.
Hold on, wait.
I'm gonna let him go.
First of all,
We let you go.
You know what? I'm gonna let you
You're
speak.
arrogant.
I'm gonna let you
You're
speak.
arrogant.
No, we priests of God. We don't care.
If you truly seek
Listen, sir,
Jesus,
I will listen.
you would be changed completely. You would know him. But since you're not, what
And it's not a religion,
False
it's
prophets?
a person.
What did it say? False
It's a
prophets?
personal relationship.
Right.
It's not a religion.
Right.
We are not here to advocate for a religion. It's faith. Our
What-
faith.
what's
Let me
faith?
ask you something. Let me ask you.
What's faith?
Let me ask you something. You had said that Jesus only came for the Israelites, right? For his
Absolutely.
people. Okay. What is the story, the biblical, where Jesus talked to a Gentile woman. The disciples were driving her away. No, get away from me, you Gentile. What do you want? And she spoke to Jesus, if my faith will move you, heal my daughter. And Jesus, what did Jesus say? Woman, it is wrong to give the
You know what he said?
food of the children to the dogs.
No. You're skipping a major important. He said,
He didn't want to. He didn't want to.
He
He was
said
driving
it
her
is
away.
not good to give the children's bread
To the dogs.
to the dogs.
The Gentile.
What is
She was a Gentile
Right.
woman.
Right, yeah, you're right.
But then she said, the father, even the dogs eat the food.
What did she understand about
crumbs
herself?
Of the master's
What
table.
did she understand about herself?
That her faith could move him.
No,
Jesus said, what
no,
great faith you
that's
have.
not what he
Go
said.
and be on your way. Your
No.
daughter is healed.
No.
And
You're
that
missing the
opened
whole
up-
point of that.
No, sir.
I am listening. I'm telling him exactly what the scripture is talking about.
Okay, then pull it up. Please pull it up.
Give me Mark 7 and 26.
Like,
Eric.
What's your nationality?
It doesn't matter.
What's your
What does that
It
mean?
does matter.
Anything.
What's up?
We are the Gentiles.
Can I ask you a question? What is your nationality?
No, that doesn't have to do anything
You
with
can't answer my question?
You haven't answered
I'm black.
You don't answer our
What's your
question.
name? I went to your scripture. I went to your scripture.
Why does that matter?
See, I'm going to tell you why it matters if you answer it.
No. Why would
Okay.
I tell you?
Go ahead. No. Go ahead, read that.
the book of Mark, chapter
Now I'm going to show
7.
you. Because I know for a fact. Go ahead.
The book of Mark, chapter 7, verse 25. For a certain woman whose young daughter had an unclean spirit
Yes.
heard of him and came and fell at his feet.
What did she do first?
Fell at his feet. He begged how all of us should. Beg us for forgiveness.
Okay, keep going.
The woman was a Greek, a Syrophoenician by nation.
Why is that important? Why is it important that he said the woman was a Greek, a Syrophoenician by nation?
Gentile.
Why is that important?
Gentile.
No, it means that she was gay.
A Gentile.
And so why does that matter?
Why does it?
Why does it matter if it's for everybody?
Yeah.
If Christ came for everybody, why is the first thing that they said was that she was a white woman?
I did the same thing.
Why is it said that?
Because you said Jesus only came for the Jews.
I'm asking.
Right?
No,
Jesus only came
I'm
for
in the
Jews.
middle of answering this
Jesus
question.
only came for the Jews, right?
Right.
So why would he give a Gentile woman a chance?
He didn't give her a chance.
Why? He healed his daughter.
Listen to what he called it.
Listen.
Go ahead.
And she besought him that he would cast forth the devil out of her daughter.
No, that she would get the kingdom of heaven.
Cast forth the devil out of her daughter.
She's going to be co-heirs to the Commonwealth of Israel.
Cast forth the devil out of her daughter.
She just wanted a miracle. She
And her
wanted
faith
a
moved him.
crumb.
Her faith moved him.
No,
Her faith
listen
moved
up. All she wanted was a crumb. That's all she wanted. Watch, read.
Verse 27. But Jesus said unto her, let the children first be filled.
Who gonna eat first?
Let the children first be filled.
Go ahead.
For it is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it unto the dog.
What is he calling this white woman?
Dog.
A dog.
Yeah.
We understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, keep going.
We're all dogs.
Verse
Wait,
28.
no, because he didn't call Israelites dogs.
Right.
He never called the Israelites dogs.
Right.
He grew the vipers.
I said dogs.
The Pharisees and the
I
Sadducees
said
who
a
were
dog.
Israelites, who were Jews too.
I said
He called
a
them
dog.
vipers.
Keep reading. Keep
Verse
reading.
28. And she answered and said unto him, Yes,
Don't
Lord.
leave. What did she say?
Yes, Lord.
Keep going.
Yet the dogs under the table eat of the children's crumbs.
Of the children's covenant.
Of the children's crumbs.
Of the children's crumbs. You know what she got? A crumb.
Yep.
We are better than our oppressors. We pass out crumbs.
That's right.
We are probably giving them a crumb.
That's
but
right.
you know what she not getting? The kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
She's not getting the power
That's
and the glory
right.
that come with the kingdom of heaven. She can get a crumb. And you know why he gave her a crumb? Because of this. Read.
Verse 29. And she said unto her, For this saying,
For what?
for this saying,
You know what saying got her the opportunity to get a crumb? Yes,
faith.
Lord. But the dogs eat of the crumbs of the master's table.
Yes, sir.
She knew her place. Right.
Right.
That's
Yes.
right.
What she
Right.
asked
That's
for.
right. He knows. There you
That's
go.
why. Because she had to know her place. See, the problem is White people don't know their place.
That's right.
Black people.
That's right.
They don't know who we are. They don't know who you are. They just think we all equal.
Right.
Ask you something.
Now, go ahead.
How do y'all interpret Galatians 3:26-29?
Give me Galatians 3. Did you agree?
How do you interpret it?
How do we interpret it?
How do you interpret it?
We interpret it the way it need to be interpreted. Give me
By whose power? By whose
2
power?
Maccabees 6 and 6.
By whose power?
By the power of the Most High in Christ.
Right.
Is it you or is it Christ?
We saying what God's word say.
How is your
How did Isaiah interpret the Bible? How did Ezekiel interpret the Bible? How did the prophets of God interpret the Bible?
Right.
Explain how you interpret
When
that
they're
verse.
full of
Read
the
verse
Spirit.
again.
Precept upon precept. Read that.
When they're full of the
No,
Spirit.
2 Maccabees
Full of the Holy
6
Spirit,
and
they
6.
have.
He said Galatians what?
Yeah, what scripture you want?
3:26-29.
See, this is what you don't understand. You think men of God are soft men. So you think, so you saying the prophets of God wasn't
I
arrogant?
bless you in the name of Jesus.
Is that what you saying? So you saying when Elijah was fighting against the 400, when you see how when Elijah was fighting against the false prophets, he said, "What are you doing? Where's your God at? Is he praying? Is he sleeping? Is he walking around? Is he taking a nap?"
I don't believe Jesus is arrogant.
You didn't believe that Jesus was arrogant? You know why? Because your Jesus didn't have power. Your Jesus didn't have power. That's why he had to be humble. My Christ is the king.
That's right.
He didn't have to be soft.
There's one Jesus.
No, you believe in that Jesus.
Yup.
Yo, you believe in the spirit of Caesar Borgia.
That's right.
That's right.
Read what that
Hey, I
says.
seen that stupid shit
The
on
book of
TikTok.
Galatians.
Hold on, my bad.
No, I don't
Watch
believe in
this.
that. I believe in Jesus. I believe in the
Read
Gospels.
66.
The book of 2
You don't
Maccabees,
believe in the
Can you
gospel.
interpret
chapter
Galatians?
6, verse 6.
I'm finna show you.
Neither was it lawful for a man to keep Sabbath days,
Go ahead.
or ancient feasts, or ancient fasts, or to profess
ask that.
himself at all to be a Jew.
Or to profess himself to be a what?
To be a Jew.
So if you couldn't be a Jew, then what did you have to claim to be?
I didn't ask that.
Because now since you want to ask questions, now
Don't dodge my question.
I'm answering your question. Give me the next verse. I'm answering your question. Right here.
If y'all gonna be dishonest.
Oh, you don't want to ask, you don't want to learn.
I asked you a question, you dodged.
I'm not, this is the answer. This is it. Read it again.
2 Maccabees,
Why you
chapter
reading
6,
for?
verse
Not
6.
running. Answer my question.
I am.
You're not.
The
I said read
Jews.
the verse.
Okay, listen.
You're not reading that verse I asked you to.
Read them the verse.
The book of Galatians, chapter 3, verse 26.
Yeah, he running.
For ye all the children of God, by faith in Jesus Christ.
Who is the children of God? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
This letter is not written to white people.
Right.
This letter is written to the school in Galatia.
That's right.
That's who Paul was writing to. He wasn't writing to the Edomites.
Right.
Show me the book of Edom.
Right.
You got the book of Romans. You got the book of Corinth. Where is the book of Edom? Because God never gave a damn about the Grecians.
That's
But
right.
he did give a damn about his sons that were in Greek captivity.
That's right.
Following the ways of Greeks, because it became unlawful for them to call themselves Jews.
Right.
So they had to call themselves Greeks to stay alive.
That's right.
That's what they had to do. And that's what you doing now. You gotta pledge allegiance to America to keep your job.
Right.
You gotta sing the Star Spangled Banner to be loved in America. You can't say the Jews are black. You gotta confess yourself to be an American to be accepted in this society.
Right.